How many bank accounts do you really need? I've seen some of these financial experts tell you you have to have a separate bank account for everything, for bills, for savings, like vacation, emergency fund, sinking fund, groceries, cat food, one for your morning coffee. Like pretty soon, you're spending more time moving money between these accounts and feeling overwhelmed trying to keep track of everything. I'm not going to tell you to open 47 bank accounts and name each one after like your favorite song or drink. But while you're getting out of debt, there is a sweet spot. Enough accounts to give you control and clarity without needing to, edit a spreadsheet just to buy milk. And I will tell you that magic number in a second. But first, hi, I'm Eva. On this channel, we give normal financial advice and information. We are shame and judgment free here. We're getting out of debt together. I am not a financial advisor, but I am an official certified financial education instructor. I just passed my course. So just know any advice you get off the internet needs to be researched. There is so much misinformation and outdated information and just plain lies out there. So you need to do your part. All right. All right. So bank accounts. I remember watching this one video where the person stated they had 18 bank accounts for their sinking funds. Like 18. Turns out it wasn't entirely true. It was one account with like 18 buckets. So right there, they started out lying, saying it was 18 accounts. No, it's one account with 18 different buckets. One of my bank accounts has this feature. I don't use it. This expert would transfer money into the different buckets. So it's like $72 for car insurance, $90 for Christmas, $17.50 for school pictures, $3.72 for who the hell knows what. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have the time or the energy or even the desire to add to my already full workload. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm trying to make my life as simple as possible, not harder. So what do you need? You need three accounts. That's it. That doesn't include investment and brokerage house accounts. So we're talking just banking now. All right. Account number one for your bills. Think of this as your financial control center. And the purpose of this account is that's your hub for your day-to-day financial life. Your paycheck, the money from your check will get deposited in there, and all your regular bills are paid out of that account. So it's going to cover your housing, your utilities, insurance, groceries, essential household items, transportation costs. And if you take public transportation, see if your company has commuter benefits. It's fantastic. It's money comes out pre-taxed. So, like a 401k or an FSA or dependent care, and it helps lower your tax liability. Very good. So it's so important that you have everything automated from that account, including having an automation to get money deposited in there. So if you're using just one account for like emergency fund, sinking fund, savings, that's not good because have you ever gotten paid and not sure how much money you have in there? This will solve that problem, so you've got a separate account just for bills. You know how much is there and you know how much you can pay. Set up automatic payments also for the recurring bills. Saves time, avoids late fees, and removes the mental load of remembering dates. Account number two, sinking funds and emergency funds. Your financial safety net, basically. All in one account. This is your buffer against like financial chaos. This one account, but has two jobs, okay? It's working a side hustle. These are your sinking funds, which, plan non-monthly expenses, things are coming but don't happen every month, like maybe property tax, car registration, car insurance, yearly membership, school stuff, and holidays. Did you know that even if you're not prepared, holidays still happen every year? I know. Who knew? Your emergency fund is also part of this. This will cover emergencies like car repair, medical bills, busted water heater. And what's really important to remember is that most people fall back into debt because they didn't prepare for these expenses. Instead of putting $900 of like car repair on your credit card, you have that safety net. And it's so important to have that emergency fund. All right. And important tip, keep that account separate from your checking account, and put it in a high yield savings account. Do not link the account because it is so easy to just do a quick transfer. So make it like less tempting. Like give yourself a couple of obstacles because that works for me. Number 3, a savings account, high yield savings account. This is where you start setting aside money, what you can do for a couple of short-term goals, even while you're paying off debt. This one is really important, even if you're putting $5 like a pay period in there, because even if you're in debt, something will shift for you when you're getting ready for the future. Like you go from that mindset of I'm always behind to I'm building towards something. And this helps you break out of the paycheck to paycheck mentality. Plus, you know what? Opportunities pop up. And if you have money set aside, you can say yes without wrecking your budget. Like, let's say, a dear friend happens to be in town. Like, you can use that money to go meet them for dinner. Like it's important to have that cash on hand. And a tip, automate small transfers to this account every payday. Like, again, even if it's just $5, like you'll see it grow and it'll give you that confidence boost to keep you motivated, on this debt journey because it stinks. We know it stinks. Let's not overcomplicate getting out of debt. You don't need 92 bank accounts. You need 3. 3, no more. 3 bank accounts. Again, investment and brokerage don't count. In this park, that's different. But 3 bank accounts, don't overcomplicate it. Honestly, a part of me is like really jealous of those people who have like the 17 accounts because they have the time to do that. I don't. I don't. So you know what? I'm a little jealous that they have the time to do that. So that's it. That's my rant. Rant over. All right. Thank you for watching until the end. There's a video somewhere on the screen that I think you may enjoy. So until the next time, have a good day.